Okay, we have Arley King here, May the 4th, 2010. We're going to recite some poetry that he's done. Is that right, Arley?
This is something that's meaningful to me. The principle, we're always dealing with the why. And I write down things to do with that theme, why. I've got something here written that I call Why. Please, I said to Radiant Life, and she embraced me lovingly. Help me to know the why of things. Then my teacher appeared, stern, erect. With pain and woe you'll learn well. For taking care you'll finally be still. In stillness knowing the time will pass, replaced by a loving, glowing reality. Getting there is a gift, for you know the quiet of alignment with space and time, finding yourself setting on a divine ray, seeking, finding, and knowing results. You meant to be here, to find you again. The universal theme of light and darkness, for looking into God's face, the surprise, that familiar shock of seeing yourself. Shaking. There is a shaking in the blowing wind, in the hearts of people a swirling tempest. Yes, the peace of 10,000 wishes, knowing you that you are a separate one. Coming to me, pointing to the eastern sky, maybe feeling courage to scale the walls. Dreams, feelings that can't be explained. Silence. Evidence of coming mass confusion. The time to gather dust is tomorrow. The great golden opportunity is the present. Saying yes to the possible treasure. The greatness of the notion that you're endless. Wrecking the foolish might of world officialdom. Coming with me to the fragments of stars. That in us was something tremendous. Our voices sounding the gladness of ages. Sleep at the midnight hour, speaking softly to hear me echo, knowing that there is no confusion, loving the peace of intense awareness. I looked and I saw that few understood, claiming that they had gotten education, that simple mistake, making one dull. Real knowledge comes from spirit. We are wise, holding the separate claims, the sweetness of knowing most things hidden. With a smile, I got my education just now, for the one I talk to makes the earth shake. Please understand, ye angels of the material, never will the secret things come cheap. I'm digging, finding treasure in a pen. I am an army of eternal ones, loving. The title of this is Eternal Ones. There's a fire of paradise, a fire that reconstructs your mentality. Something burning that makes you have clarity, that makes you realize things, makes you understand things. And this is written to canonize this type of idea. And I say, in the fire and in the water, the very beauty of purple violet flowers. The aims of man, something less than this. The ebb and flow of man's downward rush. Yet the truth of sun and moon, mirrored stars, looking at lessons in heaven's passing scroll. And I could see the aging of the phasing moons. then the everlasting brightness of the sun, and rocking in a strange earthbound dream, the fire of light in heaven born with, that we had strayed from nature's course. For all things are not written in physical form. Ages passing, darkest night, a time of stars, then the brightest and lovely heavenly day, reaching upwards in restored, unbounded youth, our voices together singing the love of paradise. This is the only fire that we're going to know. Apples and stars. All these different poems that I write, I'm trying to make a message to people to think different in their thinking by internalizing some of these ideas. I didn't write it just for nothing. In a whisper, I learned more than I wanted, for tall stories take good campfire dreams. One life can shake down the tallest mountain, and I saw 10 kings fall at my side. For all men are not alike, their destinies to find. One seed brings forth grass, the other great oaks. The fruit of the garden estimates the gardener, and the shining in the sky tells the coming day. One child goes to pick apples, the other the stars. Then bowing down, I saw all things in a teardrop, that not to honor the good king is an offense, and silence before greatness shows a slow mind. For man is reminded that he spit upon God, and it's in them to go to the grave ignorant. But to ignore a flower put to your nose, and to pluck the petals will be punished. Please organize my mind, passing it around broken, not mended by a word. Timelessness is my art, reason's not reason enough. I couldn't see you with darkened eyes, feeling I never had enough, just seated in quiet knowing. My ways are like targets, being seen in your safety. You may wonder, surprised, I know you eons ago. Flee, you troubled spirits, because anywhere you go, anything you choose is heaven. Go back, child, to everlasting origins. Trying to succeed, I accomplished. Seeking a good ending, it occurred. For seeing clearly was delightful to me, the glorious and great finality of life. Beaming down from above the certainty that there is a wheel of absolute events, just fitting into the beauty lying in wait, the goodness and joy present even in pain. Then I sing a new song that all will learn, a song of experience that evil is an illusion, that we are proving God's certain realities. And I never shrank from the presence of woe, the grave just only mocking. Then its mouth stopped, we as one becoming fearless, power and unselfish love. The foolish believe that a beautiful soul can end. And we laughed at the folly of death filled with life.